we live? We are. Splendid. I'm back. I promised I'd be back, and I am. Well, a couple of things happened that was quite interesting. First of all, thunderstorm passed, and I think that was being a complete dickweed with my stream, so it was a good time to take a break anyway for about half an hour. And speaking of dickweeds, I myself am a dickweed because I knew there was something you had to do to activate those DLC quests, but I couldn't remember what it was. And I thought it was just when you got out of the sewers. And then I thought, well, I'm pretty sure this place here was tied into Knights of the Nine in some way, but I couldn't remember. So I went online because the DLCs were showing as downloaded. So it wasn't an issue that a lot of people have had with the DLCs not working because it downloaded. I'm just going to put Prior Mabel's paint horse away because I actually don't like horses dying on me, and I can guarantee that I will kill Prior Mabel's paint horse by accident. Where are your horse friends? There they are. So yes, you have to activate the bloody quests. Now, one of them will activate of its own accord. Apparently it activates something like 24 hours or 48 hours into the game time, not real time, game time. So if you can actually wait until the first day passes, two things pop up. Now, like with a lot of DLC and RPGs, they don't say Knights of the Nine quest or Shivering Isles DLC now active. What they say are things which are quite subtle, and this is what I remember from the first time. You've already seen them. So we've got Mary Razor there. That's the quest I'm on now. Find the heir. Joffrey told me that the heir has an illegitimate son called Jon Snow. No, wrong series. And that is the quest that I didn't get before, that's the Knights of the Nine. That's the first quest in the Knights of the Nine, and that is Shivering Isles. I've heard a rumour that a strange doorway has appeared on the small island of Ibn Bay. I should investigate. That's the Knights. That's the Shivering Isles. That's the Knights of the Nine. That activated just because I went to the next day in the game. And then it just said that was what popped up. A door has opened in Ibn Bay, and then that quest appeared. And then the Knights of the Nine was I had to speak to one of the monks in the priory, and he said about there was an attack on Anvil, and people are being killed. And then that quest activated, and that's the Knights of the Nine. So we're all happy now. I knew there was something I had to do. But, give me a break, guys. It's been years since I played this. And I was just trying to figure out what it was that I had to do. So, with that said, and with all of that excitement now past, we can get back to the game. And also, we've done that. So, just want to go in there. And do that. You do that. You do that. Can I cast? I can. Can I do that with this? I can. Now that is something that I quite like over Skyrim. Skyrim, it's like, I've got to put all my equipment away to cast a spell. In this, you don't. And that makes the whole thing more agreeable to me. So let's go for a wander around the amazing world of Cyrodiil in Tamriel, and let's see what we can see. So yeah, that was quite a thing there. That just trying to remember stuff, trying to get things in your head to work. So I thought, yeah, I'd fire up the old stream again. What was that? Was that an inn? Odil Farm. Odil! Any of you that are familiar with Norse mythology, you know, I was taking for the film Vikings, starring Kirk Douglas, which is ancient, but a great film nonetheless. He says, Odin! And I was taking the piss out of that. Well, I wasn't taking the piss. I was paying homage to that. I said homage, how American people say, not homage. But who cares? One for my American viewers, if I have any. So, second thing, Twitch, you bastard. I clearly closed Twitch on my Xbox One and was going about my business for about 10 minutes. Thankfully, I wasn't doing anything like a fill at DSP or anything like that. Or, you know, generally being a shit. I was just pottering around on the computer trying to find the answers to my problem, and luckily wasn't swearing my head off. But yeah, ooh, where you come from? This still feels easy. Hang on a second. I don't have it all the way across. I mean, I went with the default setting when I started the game, so don't blame me if it's in super easy mode. I didn't put it there. Anyhow, what was I saying? Yeah, Twitch had carried on broadcasting for 10 minutes, and I kept closing it, and then I was like, nope, still broadcasting. Nope, still broadcasting. So Twitch obviously wanted me to keep broadcasting, so I thought, well, you know, might as well, it's Friday. I don't normally stream on a Friday because I do the shopping and all of that kind of stuff, and I'm generally not in the mood to start streaming. And then like relatives will come round, so they're actually round. If you hear kids screaming and running around, it's not that I've suddenly started streaming from a nursery or anything like that, it's just that they come round, but I'm hiding out of the way because I want to play this, because I bloody love this game and I'm going in the wrong direction. Where's Kvatch? I always do that. There's Coral. There's Skingrad. There's Shadenhall. I think that's how you say it. I always want to say Bovril when I see that. There's Bravil. Leowin. Sounds Welsh. There's Kvatch. And Anvil. Apparently, I could have activated the Knights of the Nine quest by just going to Anvil. There you go. There's Hammerfell. Just thought I'd say that. And there's Skyrim. So, if you want to geographically mess up like I just did there, how do I? Oh, you can't. If you want to geographically know where Cyrodiil is in relation to Skyrim, Cyrodiil is south of Skyrim. I think most things are south of Skyrim, actually. Being where the Nords come from. So that, oh, excuse me, that is where I would go to start the Shivering Isles. The Black Marsh. There's a lot of places I would like to see and do. There's Morrowind, so that's from, what's it? Elder Scrolls 3, the one that came before. So Morrowind is to the east. I never played Daggerfall, but isn't that here? Isn't that Hammerfell? Daggerfall in Hammerfell? I don't know. I never played it. I don't know. Valenwood. The province of Cyrodiil. Copyright Natalia Davarol. Oh my god. See, yawning now. It gets to sort of mid to late afternoon on a Friday and I'm good for nothing. Let's go! God, I love the music in this game. It's so epic. The music in the Elder Scrolls games, I think, I don't want to say it's underrated because I know a lot of people rate it very highly, but it really adds that epic grandeur to the game, you know? When you're playing the game and it's like, rat, 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 stop moving, rat. How may I toast thee? That's a very shiny sword. Ugh. Sorry, shouldn't yawn. Ooh. Oh, now I'm getting beat up. Oh, maybe not. Imp Gall? Get the gall to attack me, Imp. Now then, let's get some restoration. Let's get some restoration. So that's a hobbit. That's a hobbit from Skyrim. That you always have my healing spells bound to the left trigger. Just look at these graphics. This game is 11 years old, guys. Look at it. I mean, even up close, the textures still look reasonably good considering the age. I mean, they go a bit blurry, but bloody hell, I mean, the level of detail. And I know I'm running this on an Xbox One, so I'm not getting much in the way of slowdown. He says as it stutters a little. And that's probably as it's loaded in the next area. But think about this. This game hasn't been remastered. It's not a HD remaster. It's not been redone like Skyrim has a makeover on Xbox One and PS4 PC. The special edition. Which looks great. Fantastic lighting and stuff. There's Molag Bal's shrine. Now, that guy, I have the mace of Molag Bal, is one of my weapons I have in Skyrim. So that is Molag Bal, and I have his mace. So there you go, a little fun fact for you. But what I wish they would do, I don't know whether you can remaster something like Daggerfall because of the very nature of it being that old. They'd have to redo the whole game in a new graphics engine. But I would like them to do a compilation. I would like them to remaster Morrowind for this current gen Morrowind, Daggerfall, and something else and something else. I can't remember what the hell are the first two called. Those, and put them on like a special edition box set that work on the current gen consoles. They should be able to do that, though I don't know what complexities there would be for the control systems of the older ones, because obviously they only ever came out on PC. But if not, like Daggerfall and Morrowind, because I never really... Morrowind I had on the original Xbox, and although it was impressive, it never seemed to run right for me. How dare you, rat? Was slow and cumbersome. I had it on PC for a while, but giving something a nice new remake, or makeover should I say, that would actually be pretty cool, I think. I think it would benefit from it, and I'd buy it. I'd buy that for $1. I'd pay a lot more than $1 for it as well, because I do like this. I do like the Elder Scrolls universe. Missed. I know people complain about Bethesda, which I always think is harsh, but you know, when you're creating a game world as big and as vast as this type of stuff, you're gonna get bugs. It always kind of annoys me. I always find that a real sort of throwaway thing to say, you know. Like, look at it! Who's that statue of? Another day. Sanguine. Sanguine likes his beer. Sorry, I was being a dick. Right. I wonder if I'm going to get any other weirdo come into the stream. Are you the streamer with the chicken nipples? That's what I got before. I was like, no. Are you the streamer with the mental health issue? Don't like killing wolves. Just big dogs. It's like, I was really excited when the Assassin's Creed demo was being shown at E3. I thought, oh, that looks really good. And then he killed a lion, and I was like, oh, really, Ubisoft? Are we making another Far Cry game, but this time with Assassin's Creed? What is your obsession with killing animals? Especially lions. I mean, Christ almighty, it's sickening when you see some shithouse hunter that's shot and killed a lion in Africa. It's like, dickish thing to do. It's not really the mark of a great achievement, is it, hunting something that can't shoot back? It's not really proving your prowess, because you can just be half a mile away and shoot it. Wow, well done. That was really putting your life on the line, which is why I always like it when he says Hunter was trampled to death by elephant. I'm like, yeah, because when it comes to face melee, like when you stepped into the elephant's world, you got your head crushed, and I'm glad, because you're a twat. Anybody that hunts animals for sport has got something wrong with them. That's what my opinion is anyway. You want to hunt for food? That's one thing. I'm still making mincemeat of these guys. What have I got? I love that. Have I got... Oh, that's him, isn't it? Hang on, let me just see what I've got. Rough leather boots. But I'm not wearing them, am I? What am I wearing? Can I get them off? Gosh, I've been walking around with my wrist irons on all this time. Like, why? Rough leather boots. So what we got? The coinage is 10. The armour health 43. I need to repair them. Armour class 1. Character look like? Yes. No. He's not a Nord, he's an Imperial. He's a Nordic Imperial. Right. Hammer time. There we go. I was going to say, isn't it about time you broke a hammer? But not two on the trot like that. I'm starting to get a bit worried that this game was making me into some kind of super duper person. Because combat is so amazing. Anyway, right, let's go to Kvatch. Scratch me head while I'm at it. Oops. Just realised I've not got any gloves. How can it be funky without gloves? Oh wait. Oh wait. Dave. Beast. I don't have any gloves. Nope. I'm not putting them back on. The time he was in prison. At least I don't have to worry about a 30-foot dragon landing in front of me and beating me up. Like in Skyrim yesterday. Ancient dragon just came along and incinerated me. I was like, right, thanks. Great, cheers mate. I'm an athlete. I'm an acrobat. Missile, milk thistle. Missile filk. I found a sandstone cave with some imps. Let's kill some imps. Imps. Yeah, boy. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Sword. I don't appear to be this. My Imperial is not as sensitive to being electrocuted as my Nord is. He gets quite upset. He gets frazzled. But I bet this dude doesn't like being frozen. My Nord is double hard when it comes to being frozen. He's like, yeah, bring it. I don't know why he sounded like Duncan Ballantyne then, but Duncan. What on earth is going on with me today? Shit, Shetcombe Farm. Dramatic music. What in the hell was that? That sounded like an explosion. Sit thee down, imp. Let me tell you a tale of high adventure. And because there's nobody in chat at the moment, no one is here to know what film that was from. So I'll tell you anyway. Conan the Barbarian. This looks like Kavach. Place that's been incinerated. Sure I have to speak. Oh dear God, I'll fall down there. The blasted ruins of Kavach. It's like a meteorite hit there. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, that's an Oblivion gate. Yes, it is. And it's raining. Hey! Wunderbar. So, I can't remember now. What are we doing? God's sake. People have to... The kids not have ears that work. So the imp, hang on. Hell. Stop shouting.
The batch is finished. There's just follow Savlian's orders, and everything will be fine.
You're pathetic!
So I'm gonna... 1 second.
Stand back, civilian. This is no place for you. Get back to the encampment at once. We lost the damn city. That's what happened! It was too much. Too fast. We were overwhelmed. Couldn't even get everyone out. There are still people trapped in there. Some made it to the chapel, but others were just run down in the streets. The Count and his men are still holed up in the castle. And now we can't even get back into the city to help them. That damned Oblivion gate blocking the way. The only thing we can do, we'll try to hold our ground, that's what. If we can't hold this barricade, those beasts could march right down and overrun the encampment. I have to try and protect the few civilians that are left. It's all I can do now.
Right.
You mean the priest? Last I saw him, he was leading a group towards the chapel of Akatosh. If he's lucky, he's trapped in there with the rest of them, at least safe for the moment. If he's not,
Well, so we know where we're going for him.
Some kind of portal to Oblivion. The enemy used them to attack the city. They appeared outside the walls, and Daedra poured out. They've opened one right in front of the city gates. Until that gate is closed, the best I can do is try to hold these barricades.
Alright.
You want to help? You're kidding, right? If you're serious, maybe I can put you to use. It'll likely mean your death, though. Are you sure?
Go on then.
To close this gate, but it must be possible because the enemy closed the ones they opened during the initial attack. You can see the marks on the ground where they were. The great gate right in the middle. I sent men into the gate to see if they could find a way to shut it. They haven't come back. If you can get in there, find out what happened to them. If they're alive, help them finish the job. If not, see what you can do on your own. The best I can say is good luck. If you make it back alive, we'll be waiting for you.
Right.
Good luck. It's a brave thing.
Let's go to Oblivion. Save. Ah, right, okay. That looks like a crispy critter. Oh. Well, you know. Hey mate, come back. Where you going?
Thank the Nine. I never thought I'd see another friendly face.
Well, that's an assumptive thing you just made there.
They were taken power. Captain Mattias sent
It's
us
all
in
right,
to
calm
try and
down
close
now.
the gate. We were ambushed, trapped, and picked off. I managed to escape, but the others are strewn across that bridge. They took Menion off to the big tower. You've got to save him.
Well,
I'm
I'll do
getting
what I
out of
can.
here.
Bye.
Captain is still holding the barricade. I figured I was the last one left alive.
You figured
All right.
wrong.
I'll try to get out of here and let the captain know what's going on.
Right, well, you go back then, and I'll figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do. Well, I know what to do. Just how to do it. We don't want to go down there. We need to open this, which means we need a tower. This is the war gate. So I don't think we go that way. Oh, maybe. Do we? Let's have a look anyway. Let's have a look. Well, there's a scamp. We can beat the scamp up. Let's jump. You little scamp. Bound gauntlets. Get wood. Oh, nothing this way. We do not wish to fall into a molten pool of magma. Let's take some time to just bunny hop around and increase our athletics and acrobatic skills. bouncy, 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 bouncy. So, this is the plane of Oblivion that we're now in. Sorry about the screaming child before, as I say, I have relatives around. Is that the stuff that smacks you? There's like stuff which is like whoosh, ass whooping. Take the blood grass. Take the blood grass. Now, missed. Alright, didn't then. It's the clan fears you have to watch out for around here. And also, not in this particular area, but vampirism. You have to be careful of in this game. You cannot sleep if you have been bitten by a vampire. There is a way of healing yourself. There's two ways. There's the ones that beat you up. You have to get an elaborate concoction together. Somebody throw some rocks at me then. Oh, see you. What was I saying? Rocks. No, I wasn't saying rocks. I was saying you have to then go and get all your afflictions healed in a temple of thing. Lockpick. What on earth am I talking about? You got to watch out for these. I think they're these ones that give off the gas. Yep. City soldier. A good return. Good. Let's watch out we don't get belted by them. Right, well that was a temporary effect. This is why I felt Oblivion was lacking, was this type of thing going on. Look at you up there, look at you. Whoa. Come back down here. Fight me, imp. Scamp, I mean. Get this stunted scamp out of my sight. You gotta watch out for these. Because they're mines. You can do this. You can do this. No. That. Can you just throw a grenade at me there? Sounded like it. Blade. Dramatic music. Right, I don't think I can get into that one here. I have to go into this tower here and use the interconnecting footbridge. And I might not be able to get into it from this one. Oh yes I can. There's a door. Imp! Jump over here. a remote field arrow. Some of them. Now, this is where things can get a little bit confusing for the player, because you have to basically use towers and open gates. That restores magic. Don't want his... Spirited scamp out of my... I've already done the Emperor, haven't I? Need to stop repeating myself. Okay, nearly scamp skin. Scamp skin, scamp skin, scamp skin. So, oh! Hello, you. Demora. Will you put your shield up, you fart? Yes, they do provide somewhat of a more challenging foe. So, up there is a thing. That's the technical term for it. And you touch the orb, and then it blows up, and that closes the Oblivion gate. So, we might not have to go through all it. Sometimes you have to go through quite a few things before you get there. There's Darth Maul. He put up absolutely no resistance whatsoever there, that was unusual. Wait, 4. One will take. That was more than 4. I was looking at the wrong column, that's why. Oh. That restores your health. Blood Feast. Citadel Hall. We need to go in here, I think. Right. We need to ascend. Bending Halls, that's where we've come from. Now we might need to go out to come back in. It makes sense, believe me. Corridors of Dark Salvation. Yeah, we do. So that's the same door. We go up, 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 up. You gotta watch out for those traps, like those spikes there. There's no frustro bar in this game. It's raining outside and it's sunny. What a batshit weird place I live in. Open the corpse. Ugh. That goes out to Oblivion. That a lot cannot be picked. I need a key. Right. And to whom dost thou have a key? Not I. So now we'll go over to this tower. Do you remember the platform I was telling you about? This is one of them. And yes, I have fallen off these before today.
Over here! Quickly!
That sounds like one of my fellas. Where is he?
In the cage!
I know! I know! I'm trying to... Over here! I've got this fella here! Look! See, I need that! Hello, chap. You alright? No one's activated the blood cage.
Quickly, there's no time. You must get to the top of the large tower. The
Yes.
sigil, they call it. That's
Yes.
what keeps the Oblivion gate open.
Yes.
Find the sigil stone. Remember,
Yes.
and the gate will close. Hurry.
Yes.
The keeper has the key. You must get the key.
You must give yourself to the dark. So, I'll let you out of here now. Oh. How do we get you out? Get you out, mate. Get out. I was hoping something funny would happen to him, to be honest with you. Like in Half-Life. I'll never forget that elevator scene in Half-Life. It's like, help the people. Further death. There normally is a release mechanism. It might be lower down the tower. Let's have a look. Don't think he's going to fall to a spiky death. But I don't want to particularly abandon him to his fate. Hey there! Right, Baz, you doing okay? There's a release thing, I bet that's for it. Oh no, it's not. That's for this. I want to stand there and get a spike up my arse. Stand here. How do I, There's got to be a release thing for that. What's it? Yeah, I did all my necessary chores early on today. I don't normally stream on a Friday, because normally by the time I've done everything I need to do I can't be bothered. But I got everything done and I got this, £3 I got this for. Yeah, but I must admit though, I don't know whether it's the character that I've rolled or something, but he's giving them a proper good hiding, which is unusual. Normally you get your arse handed to you a bit, but handing out some punishment. How do I get this guy out of here? Not him, because he's dead. The fella in here. There's nothing. Can I get him out? Won't let me open this. I can't find a release thing for it. Sorry mate, you're gonna have to die and what have you. Doesn't appear to be any. Mind you, I can't see because I've got sunlight. Yeah, it was great seeing Geezer back online. He's been doing a bit of streaming of late. Well, I've got a key. I spoke to the fella.
Take the key.
I've got the
Get to
key.
sigil keep and find the sigil stone. It's the only way. Don't worry about me. There's no time. Get moving.
Oh well, there you go. You see, don't worry about him. All right, well, God, so bloody temper, mon capitan. I'm trying to help you. Fine. Robbed him of all his stuff. He can roast when this thing blows up now. You saw it there. There's no time. Brr. things, words and annoyances. Yeah, Geezer's streaming quite a bit of stuff. It's been great to see him back because he always makes me laugh. Open, let me through. Can't see a bloody thing. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, you know what though? I got The Witcher 3 when it come out, and I must put about 10-15 hours in, and then I got distracted. I'm going to get spiked. No, I'm not. And then I started playing, I can't remember what it was now, something else came along. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back and play that, and I'll probably stream that myself, because what I played of it is really good. Do I want to go in there? Can't remember now. Probably, because I don't want to be heading down. Yeah. Oh, Witches works. Here's where I want to go. Off me, scamp. You can come back here, you Darth Maul knockoff scumbag. I'm not letting you get away. How'd you like them apples? That and that, and you can keep that because I've already got one. Oh, that happened. You got money. Yeah, I tell you what I did though. I don't know if it was a main quest thing or not, but it was the one everyone raves about, and I actually see why they did, because it was ace. Is it the something Baron or something like that? Yeah, you stream. I'll keep my eye out for it. If you've got, I'll subscribe to your Twitch. It's obviously you're on Twitch because there's your name. Hang on. What's he doing? In the business end of this sword. What's that? I'm going to get over encumbered soon. I'm such a kleptomaniac in these games. Right, I need to get into this switchy swoozoo thingy up there. Yeah, the Baron quest. That was the one I was thinking of. Yeah, that was great. See why people raved about it, because normally, like, you get people who go, "Oh, it's brilliant," and you play something like that. It was all right, but that was actually great. Yeah, but you're getting like a lot of like sort of internet hard guys who played UFC stuff, weren't they? Was sort of giving it plenty. I was like, and the fight night stuff. Remember you going on? You were getting like people coming out with stupid comments and stuff like that. I knew there was another dude around there. Let's go with this. Yeah, I love it when you get these experts that come along and they're like, "You're doing it wrong." It's like, I'm playing a game, how am I doing it wrong? Right, let's do this bit. Do you know what, mate? That's right. Gaming with people around your own age is the way forward. Hilarious, and you go on COD game and you hear 10-year-old, and it's like, this game's an 18 rated game. I've closed the gate by taking this. Yeah, we'll continue. Where is he? Yeah, first time I played Call of Duty Online. You hear like a 10, 11-year-old going, you're rubbish.
How could the Nine let this happen? Are they angry?
Close the gate. I knew you could do it. This is our chance to launch a counterattack. I need you to come with us. You've got far more combat experience than these men. Are you able to join us now? I can wait, but not for long. We've got to move quickly before they have a chance to barricade the city gate.
I think I'll do this, and then
Look at that!
should be able to do the Martin test while I'm in there. Yeah, it makes a massive difference. Like, one of the things I was saying when I was streaming yesterday, when I don't like multiplayer an awful lot, is because it's the people you play with that make a game. It can be like the worst game ever, but it's but it was you two used to have a really good laugh. Yeah, okay, I'll make it my active quest. And then all of a sudden it was like, because like the earlier ones nobody cared about whether you won or not, and then when they did the whole levelling up thing, everybody started getting really salty about it, and it just spoiled it. I was like, can't be bothered playing with them people. It's like if they weren't winning every single round. What was that? What happened then? What was that quest? Something happened. Did I complete something? I think I did. Yeah. They get all really annoyed with you. Then it's like, we lost. You rubbish, I hate you. Relax.
We wiped the bastards out.
We did. I
It's safe
did.
to pull those people out of the chapel. Let's get in there and make sure they're all right. Come on. This is only the beginning of the battle for Kvatch. We can discuss the next phase once the civilians are safe.
Alright. I think this is where Martin is in here. Get away from me, guys. Jesus.
Sir, we're all that's left. Barrack Inian, myself, and these civilians.
That's it.
Oh, that's not good.
There's no one else.
There were others, sir, but they refused to stay put. We tried to convince them it was dangerous, but they left anyway. I guess they didn't make it.
Very well. The area outside.
Oh,
the
cheers,
chapel-
mate. Yeah, I subscribe to Lone Boy's post as well.
Escort them
He's
to the camp
he's
south
another
of
good
Barracks.
guy.
But sir,
He likes
I
what he
want to help
does,
fight.
You will,
which
soldier.
is what it should
Once
be,
they're
alright?
secure, get back here immediately. We'll need every available blade, and there'll be plenty of fighting to go around.
Sir,
Yeah.
yes, sir. Civilians, it's time to move out. Let's go.
Yeah, people who play couch co-op. Hey, Sean Bean, come back here.
I heard about how you helped the guard drive Daedra back.
Yeah, you can tell them because they don't gob off, because if you gobbed off when you were doing couch co-op, you get an elbow to the face.
Danger, you say? You came here to tell me this. Explain yourself or leave me alone. There are many others here who actually need your help. Yes, I'm a priest.
Yeah,
Priest.
one simply does not survive any fantasy series that he happens to be wielding a sword in either.
If all this is part of a divine plan, I'm not sure I want to have anything to do with it.
Well, you'll probably end up
What are you
dead
talking
anyway,
about?
pal.
I prayed to Akatosh all through that terrible night, but no help came. Only more Daedra. What can you possibly know that would help me make sense of this?
Well, I suppose I better
Emperor,
let the
you're
cat out of the bag.
innocent. You think the Emperor is my father? No, you must have the wrong man. I am a priest of Akatosh. My father was a farmer.
No.
An entire city destroyed to get at me? Why?
Just told
Because
you.
I'm the Emperor's son?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's strange. I think you might actually be telling the truth. What does this mean? What do you want from me?
That'll probably be the next thing I do. I have a PS4 Pro. And I even noticed stuff being better on that, on the 1080p Panasonic that I've got here. To be honest with you. So imagine in 4K with some of the higher resolutions it can do.
You destroyed the Oblivion gate.
It must be.
You gave them hope.
It must
And
look
hope will
really
drive
good.
the Daedra back. Yes. I'll come with you to Wayne and
See, another Game of Thrones reference here. Joffrey.
Lead on.
What's he doing? What am I doing now? I've forgotten what I'm doing. Hang on 1 second. What are they wanting me to do here? I better get him back there. Then I'll come back and do the rest. Stop it. I'll be back. You, come hither.
Unless you need something, let's continue on to Wayne on Priory.
No, I just wanted to make sure that he...
Wayne and Priory, then.
Please let me fast travel there. Don't Bethesda on me. Don't fall through the floor or disappear. Yeah, I really want to play. See, is what's it? What do you call it? What's it bloody called now? Horizon Zero Dawn. I want to see that on a high resolution thing. Can I don't even know where the hell I'm bloody going. Ugh. Do you know what? I'm so glad I never tried to make any kind of go of it with YouTube as a way of making a living, because it's just a joke. There are a bunch of lying turds on that thing. They talk absolute rubbish. Oh, it's always been there. The algorithms have always done this. No, it's not. I watched a video from a guy and he proved that it's a blacklist and algorithm. But they'll never admit to it, because then they're essentially saying that we censor things. Just what? I mean, it's just pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. Now, I wonder if he'll follow fast travel after. Don't have to deal with all. Yeah, I mean, it's like. Am I being about to
Help!
attack?
You must help. They're killing everyone at Wayne on Priory.
Yeah. Do you know what it boils down to? Is they don't want to pay everybody the money anymore.
I don't know.
That's
I
what
think
it
they're
boils
right
down
behind
to.
me. Prior
So-
Malcolm is dead. I was in the sheepfold when they attacked. I heard the prior talking
Yeah,
to someone.
it is. They want to
Looked
pay
around
the
the
big
corner to see
channels
who it
more
was.
money.
They looked
And
like
the
travelers,
smaller
ordinary.
channels they don't want to pay
Suddenly
anything
weapons
to,
appeared in
but they
their
just
hands,
don't
and
have.
they cut the prior down before
They don't
he
have the
could
courage
move.
to say
They
it.
saw
They're
me
cowardly.
watching,
I
and I
despise
ran.
Google. They're run by absolute cowards.
I don't know. In the chapel, praying, I think. You must help us.
Right. Oh, well, that was convenient.
I could use a hand here.
Just swing your damn sword. Yeah, right, you're not special at all, are you? Gordon Bennett.
I think we should find your friend Joffrey at once. I'm with you.
Oh, I'm going to stand behind you. You just levitated a guy clean up off the ground and slammed him into the earthen floor. I've been watching kind of with a keen interest what's been happening on YouTube. I mean, I put stuff up there, but I'm never going to attempt to go through the whole process that they do. Where's the dude? Oh, I know where he is. I think he's downstairs, isn't he? Is this some kind of secret squirrel place? Oh no, maybe not. But it's, I think it's a shame that people that have built their networks and their channels up over a number of years, and they just come along and it's like, you know, sorry guys, we're not. He's in the chapel. That's where he is. He's not in here. And they just throw somebody's complete channel to the wolves for no reason at all. It's like, why would you do that? And it's just because they oh hell.
Not on this day.
Who are they?
I do not know.
Oh, that happened.
You're back. Thank Talos. They attacked without warning. I was praying in the chapel when I heard Prior Maberel shout.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
The amulet.
I don't put anything on it at all.
I kept it in a secret room in Waynon House. We need to go see if it is safe. We'll go together, but I fear the worst.
Why did you leave it in there, you foolish knave?
Fear the enemy came here for the Amulet of Kings.
What are you doing? What happened then? What did he do? Where's he gone? Oh, thank God
They've
for
taken
that.
it. The Amulet
Oh,
of
no.
Kings is gone. The enemy has defeated us at every turn. So it has not all gone against us. Thank Talos for that. We gained Uriel's heir and lost the Amulet of Kings.
Well, when one door
Martin
opens,
cannot
another
stay.
shuts in your
We
face.
have driven them off, but they will be back once they learn of Martin's survival, which they will. Nowhere is truly safe against the power arrayed against us, but we must play for time, at least. Cloud Ruler Temple, I think. The hidden fortress of the Blades in the mountains near Bruma. A few men can hold it against an army. We should leave at once.
What's this wee stuff?
With the amulet taken by the enemy, we must get Martin to safety at Cloud Ruler Temple.
Alright.
The Cloud Ruler Temple was built long ago by the founders of the Blades, back in the days of Raymond Cyrodiil. It is high in the mountains near Bruma. Our ancient fortress, sanctuary, refuge of last resort. Martin will be as safe there as anywhere.
This is going to take ages to get there, is it?
We should get moving. I won't rest easy until Martin is safe at Cloud Ruler Temple.
I would very much suspect that it will be. Right, one sec. I'm just gonna. I've not saved this game for ages. Well, half an hour. Right, one sec. Just need to check on something. Oh, it's my bloody laptop. There it is. Shall be back in the game soon. Come on, you slow piece of crap. Christ's sake. Anyone else find laptop keyboards just garbage? There we go. Yeah, I am streaming directly from the Xbox One, so I have to enjoy a really annoying blue bar on the bottom.
Let's continue on to Cloud Ruler Temple. We haven't had a good night's sleep since Kavach was attacked.
I don't know, some streamers I don't mind. I think it's when they start acting like they're having a seizure on the face cam, you know, like contorting the face, like they've got some kind of
The sooner we reach Cloud
facial
Ruler Temple,
anomaly
the
thing going on. That's where it becomes annoying. This is going to be a trek, isn't it? Why is it not marked on my map? We all not going to Cloud Ruler Temple. I need to speak to him
The
again.
blade. My place is at Martin's side.
Alright.
We should get moving. I won't rest easy.
Where the hell is it? I need to make the quest. I need to make the quest active. That's why. So I'll come back and I'll do the Siege of Kvat. Oh my God! Don't tell me it's. Stop that. Oh, I suppose it's not. I suppose it's not that far. It's just near the border of Skyrim. Will they get on a horse? If I get on a horse, will they get on a horse? Why is my horse over here? You're gonna get on a horse too? What's happening? Yeah, can I fast travel though to a place I've not been? That's the thing. Because I haven't been there. Stop it! They're so annoying that they point to things on the right button thing. Can I fast travel? Oh, apparently I can. That's weird. You could until you'd been there. Well, slap my thigh, bitch. I didn't know that. Very much for that. You saved me a massive trek. Don't fall off the mountain, horse. You stupid creature. Now where are they? Oh, there they are. They just have visions of me sailing off the mountain. Go on, open the door. Open it.
Grandmaster, is this...
Yes, Cyrus. This is the Emperor's son, Martin Septim.
My lord.
Alright, yeah, you don't, God, don't get pissed at you.
Not happy.
Yeah, cheers anyway. Thanks for watching. I'll catch up with you soon.
Thank you. The honor is mine.
Come, your blades are waiting to greet you.
Alright, cheers, mate. I'll give you a follow as soon as... well, actually, I can probably do it now. But, yeah, thanks for that, mate. That was easy. Technology. Done. Cheers. Oh my God, I can't bloody ride this horse.
The Emperor and his sons were slain on our watch. The Empire is in chaos. But there is yet hope. Here is Martin Septim, true son of
Hooray.
Uriel Septim.
Hail, Dragon Ball! Hail, Martin Septim! Hail!
That,
Your Highness. the
that
blades
was
are at your
rubbish.
command. You will be
No,
safe
I'm not
here
him.
until you can take up
He's
your throne.
there.
Joffrey, all of you. I
Joffrey.
know you all expect me to be Emperor. I'll do my best. But
I'm-
this is
I'm-
all new to me.
Dragon
I'm
person.
not used
In
to
room.
witches, but I wanted you to know that I appreciate your welcome here.
You're not
I
dragon.
hope I prove myself
I'm
worthy of your
dragon.
loyalty in the coming days. That's it. Thank you.
Well,
So what do we think? Do we
Thank you.
think that
we'd all best get back to our duties, eh, Captain?
don't walk
Good
into the
evening,
horse?
sir.
It's a psycho. Believe me, I'll have
Much of
you.
a speech, was it? Didn't seem to bother them, though. The blade saluting me and hailing me as
Think his
Martin
head will
Sutton.
come off at some
I
point.
don't mean to sound ungrateful. I know I would be dead by now if it weren't for you. Thank you. But everyone expects me to suddenly know what to do, how to behave. They want an emperor to tell them what to do, and I haven't the faintest idea.
Ah, just kill a few people and you'll be fine.
Of course, the Amulet of Kings. So I, can take it to the Temple of the One and light the dragonfires, and stop the Oblivion invasion.
Yes. Good. Good. And then you will be the emperor.
That's an idea that will take some getting used to. In any case, we need the amulet first. Maybe
Joffrey.
to start.
Well, we just discussed
All
the Amulet of the
practitioners
Kings.
Daedric magic are familiar with the almost impenetrable barrier between our world and Oblivion. What the Emperor tells you implies that the amulet is the key to the preservation of that barrier. What I saw at Kavach. Everything I know about Daedric magic says that such stable portals are impossible. Yet those gates to Oblivion existed. The old rules no longer apply. Kavach is only the beginning of what Mehrunes Dagon will do. If the amulet is truly the key to restoring the barriers between our world and Oblivion, we must waste no time in recovering it. I haven't always been a priest. In my youth, I followed a different path. I know more than I want to about the seductive power of Daedric magic.
Yes. Okay. The Oblivion Gate.
Something has changed to make these stable portals to Oblivion possible. Joffrey believes that the death of
Joffrey!
and the darkening of the dragonfires is the key.
I'm going to stop doing that now because I imagine anybody watching this is like, that wasn't funny the first time you did it and now this is like the 80th time. Couldn't this bloody horse be more unwieldy? Where do I park the horse? Is there a stable around here? Stop it. Where do we park the horses? Where do we park the horses? This a horse car park? Yes, this'll do. Get off the horse. Get off. Get off. No, what's happened? What's happened? What's happened? God for that. Go in there, horse. That's the horse car park.
You have
Joffrey.
proven yourself a loyal servant of the Empire.
I said I was going to stop
as
doing
worthy as any
that,
of the
didn't
Blades
I?
to stand by Martin's side during this crisis. As the Grand Master of the Blades, I would be honored to accept you into our order.
I will, because your armour and your swords are fantastic.
It is my honor to welcome you into our ranks as a Knight Brother of the Blades.
Hurrah!
You're right. We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our reach. You should go back to the Imperial City. Boris may have learned something about the
Oh,
assassin.
that's how you say it,
You'll
Boris.
find Boris at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Elven Gardens district of the Imperial City.
Boris Broad boarding house. Say that 5 times really fast.
Amulet of Kings is the key to everything now. Once we have it back, Martin can use it to light the dragonfires in the Temple of the One and reseal the barriers between Oblivion and our world.
Fabulous.
This place was built by Raymond Cyrodiil Zakaviri Dragon Guard at the founding of the Second Empire. Since then, it has served the Blades as headquarters, fortress, and sanctuary. We can protect Martin here until you recover the Amulet of Kings.
Anything else?
This fortress is well supplied with arms and armor. Use what you need from the armory in the East Wing.
The armory in the East Wing, you
Give
say?
my warm regards to Boris. Tell him he should not blame himself for the Emperor's death. He did
I'm
well
sure he
to send you
doesn't.
to me.
Is this the armory?
enough of you.
Sir, what can I do for you, sir? Don't worry, we'll keep the Emperor Martin safe here. No enemy has ever taken Cloud Ruler from the Blades.
I don't know why, it's not that much of an impressive
Emperor's
temple.
death was a harsh lesson for all of us. We failed in our duty to the Dragon. It must not happen again.
Good.
If you need armor, weapons, or just a place to sleep, the barracks in the West Wing is available to any of us.
Right. Okay.
I'll guide you.
There's Martin.
This whole business of being heir to the throne will take some getting used to. Please bear with me.
Alright. Calm down.
What can I do for you, sir?
If you say.
I'd have to say, I'm partial to the Great Hall. On those cold nights, nothing warms your bones better than a roaring fire. The Emperor's death was a harsh lesson for all of us. We failed in our duty to the Dragonborn. It must not happen again.
No.
May your sword
mustn't.
always strike true.
It will. So where's all of this guff then? It said East Wing.
Ah, there you are. We need to talk. I can't stop thinking about the Emperor. We failed. We failed because we got complacent. We got arrogant. Now the Empire's paying the price.
There's
Yes, I see your point.
alright, there's the shield and stuff.
You know how it
There we go. So I want the full tamale. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a steel bow. I'm going to take a blade's helmet. I'm going to take the blade's greaves, and now I'm over encumbered, but that's okay. A gauntlet. Oh, really? I'm over encumbered. You can't move. Okay, that's fine. Here. I'm gonna do. Them boots are broke. Put that on. Them on. Them on. Like that. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop that. Drop that. Drop all this rubbish. Like so. So, did I take the blade gauntlets? Helmets, greaves and gauntlets. So I need the cuirass. I'm over encumbered again. I'll equip that. It's starting to look like the part. Drop that. We'll take the shield. And we will drop that. Now, pretty certain I want the boots. Blades boots. Now, interestingly, I was having the conversation with somebody about this yesterday, that there's no weight for the arrows in Skyrim. There is in this. I've just become over encumbered, as you saw there. But that's... what the hell? Why have I taken my bloody pants off? What? What am I doing? Right. Anyway, as I was saying, get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'm going to set that there. Steel short sword there. And steel bow there. Alright. That'll do. What I want to do as well, while I think on, I don't want to repair those just yet because I want the... I think the blades have boots. I think they do anyway. Do they not? This is the armory, so they'd be here if they did. Well, maybe they don't. I thought they did. It was a total... I thought it was a total armor set. That's a die katana. Let's say that's two-handed. Blades, gauntlets, curious boots. So, no. There isn't. Oh, there is. There they are. I knew they did. Right. I thought I was going to say, I'm sure it's a full armor set. I don't really like dropping stuff I could sell, but needs must. Because now my character looks fabulous. Look at him. Look at him. Decked out in his Blades outfit. I've got some stuff I can, get rid of. So, there you go, look at that. Oh. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
Hey,
mate.
Please forgive me, but I'm afraid I haven't got time to talk right now. One of the other blades should be able to assist you. Try Jenna or Stefan.
That's okay. You carry on, mate. We're all blades together. We're blades.
Hail.
Now, here's an interesting little bit of trivia for you guys, if any of you are interested. And this is a bit nerdy. Sean Bean, who plays Martin, who is under protection of the Blades, is a huge Sheffield United fan, which is a football team or soccer team over here in the UK. And their nickname is the Blades. There you go.
Sometimes when
See,
it's quiet,
if anyone was
they walk
listening
the
to this,
battlements
you'd
and
have got
breathe
a
in the
priceless
cold
piece
mountain
of
air.
trivia there.
It's the only peace I allow myself.
But as you're not, because it's nobody in the chat.
The Emperor's death was a harsh lesson for all of us. We failed in our duty to the Dragonborn. It must
You
not
did.
happen again.
No, it mustn't, Jenna. You are quite correct.
May Talus guide you.
May he indeed. So there you have it.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening,
I haven't
Achille.
time to talk right now, I'm afraid. But I'm sure one of the other blades can help. Try speaking with Belisarius or Caroline.
Okay, Achille. Can I read this book? I'm not going to read this book. But I did. If you want to read that, you can pause the video on each page.
Do you have a moment? There's something we need to discuss. Please, speak freely. It's the Great Hall. Those high windows, they're not nearly as secure as they should be. If an assassin or spy should gain entrance. This has been a concern of mine as well. And I take it the others, they're of the same mind? What
Yes.
concerns one of us concerns
That's
all
the
of us.
Dai Katana.
We are blades, after all. We must not relax our guard, not even for a second. We'll talk more about this later.
What was up with them
Alice
windows?
Sorry,
Hey,
but I'm
Baragon.
too busy to talk right now. Try one of the other blades. Perhaps Roliand or Cyrus?
Ah, yes, perhaps. Fabuloso. Right. There's Cyrus. There's Belisarius. There's Fortis. And here's me, getting some shut-eye. Oh, hang on, before I do that, my paranoia needs to check in. What have I got? No. Active effects. That's good. Just wait to make sure I haven't contracted any stupid disease. Turd ass. It's called. Look at them all. Right, let's go.
Good evening, sir.
We're all blades and super. I want to take that, but I don't think it. What is the weight? It's 20. I don't think I've got the capacity. No, I haven't. I'll come back for it later. Right.
Good
Look at that lovely hazy
Good morning, sir.
morning sun, sir. Quests. Right, we're not doing that just yet because I promised I'd go back and break the siege of Kavat. But I'm not going to fast travel. Even though I could, I'm not going to. So I want to show off a bit of the world. I want to walk about the place a bit. Because it's great. Look at that. Look at that view. It's wonderful. This is what I was saying earlier, that in Skyrim, in Oblivion you get, I think there's more variety in the world. I mean, you're kind of on the southern border here of Skyrim. I guess Skyrim's over that big mountain there. But you do get more of a variety in the environments as you walk around this place. Like obviously the closer you get to Skyrim, the more snowy it is. But when you play Skyrim, it's all Arctic. I mean, it looks great, don't get me wrong, and there is some variety. You know, you have the snowbound mountains and, you know, like the sort of permafrost areas, and then you have the more sort of tundra-like forests and plains. So I'm not saying that there isn't anything like that. I'm just saying that for me in Oblivion, there's a greater variety. So there. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Nobody's watching it. Oh mate, I actually think somebody has come in now. It was just having a psychotic rant to myself there. I found the capstone cave. I think there's a quest around here later on in the game. Or am I getting confused? I've played that many RPGs, I haven't got a bloody clue. So my stream lagging again. It's Friday night, well, Friday early evening. So BT will be cutting the bandwidth. They say they don't, but they do. Because they're bastards. Making me internet crappy. The hell is this place that won't reveal itself? Why? Where are you? Yeah, it's alright, let's go to our walk. See, I have samurai sword now. A wolfy peasant. I need to find a place to sell all this stuff. Yeah, that stream is well lagging behind. Fucking BT. The crap. I'm not even like... I'm only streaming in 720p. I'm not even streaming at 60 frames per second. And I've got like 12 meg upload speed. And I'm still get lag. So it might even be Twitch, who can say, but good God, I'm well behind. I'm just looking at the stream now and I've only just killed the wolf. And it's lagged again. Fucking garbage. You know, also, I find I have more of a problem on the Xbox One as well. And this problem, and not one for conspiracy theories, but this problem seems to have gotten worse since Mixer was rolled out, or Beam as it was known as originally. But it seems to me that it's become more of an issue since that came out. I've noticed streams have been a bit more laggy on the Xbox One, and there's absolutely no need for it. It's doing it again. You know, I might actually knock this on the head soon, because I've got a real feeling that it's just gonna get worse. We shouldn't be doing this, for Christ's sake. I'm on fibre optic broadband. It shouldn't be lagging like this. It's pathetic. Really winds me up. It must be a good near. Yeah, it's doing it. It's still doing it now. Right. I'm going to do this Kvatch thing. And then I'm going to call it a day. Because I have streamed some of this already. While I was... God, I mean, I've only just killed the wolf. Just looking now, I've only just killed the wolf on the stream. That's like nearly 30 seconds ago. 30-second lag. It's just totally unacceptable. And it'll start lagging again in a sec. Every time I get the spinning circle, it's lagging further behind. And it's just done it again now. Fucking hopeless. I mean, it might even be just my crap top, but like I say, I mean, I'm not really broadcasting in anything fancy. I'm only doing it, what is it in? 720p. Yeah, not even 60 frames per second. Utter garbage. But I'm convinced it's got something to do with, since Microsoft started pushing Mixer, to me the Twitch app has been a lot more flaky. Like, sometimes it will tell me it's lagging even though it's not lagging. And if people don't think that Microsoft are not above doing dodgy stuff like that, dream on. They're well renowned for gimping other applications on their devices, so theirs becomes the one that goes best. And you know, I've nothing against Mixer. I would have nothing against streaming on that, but I'm a Twitch streamer. I don't stream on YouTube. I I stream on Twitch. And that app has been on the Xbox One since I got it. And the ability to stream on the Xbox One has been on the console since I got it 2 years ago, just over 2 years now. And I'm not changing just because they want to push what they want you to use. I'm not doing it. I'll use what I want to use, and they can sod off. Can't stand that attitude that they have. And I know they've done it before. They've done it with web browsers in the past. They've done it with Office software years ago. They did it with Office software. What they do is they update something. You don't even know about it. And it's just a slight thing, and they just do it enough to get away with it not being easily identifiable as something that is clearly sabotaged. That's what they do. They're very, very clever. Very, very clever. Oh God, I've actually walked all the way back to Waynham Priory. Holy God. So, yeah, they are quite devious in how they do these things. It just reminds me I'm not safe for a while. What time was that? Yeah, half an hour ago as well. This is because there's no quick save as such. But then again, it doesn't really take that long. But yeah, I do find it highly annoying the way that they do things like that. And it's like the Twitch banner at the bottom that doesn't appear on the PS4 but does here. But I have to say, I'm sure Mixer is great. I mean, Barry, who was in before, well, I don't think that's his name, but his username is Barry Big Plums, was saying that it was good in the comments. And I'm sure he's right, but it's not something that I particularly want to use at this moment, because I like streaming on Twitch. I watch a lot of streams on Twitch, and I don't want to jump from one piece of broadcasting software to another. I think that's I don't think it's productive, as it were. But yeah, the stream is lagging quite a lot. There's no two ways about it. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get to Kvatch and we'll do what we've got to do there, and then... And I'll scratch my shield, doggy. I'm just happy that I got this. This is working. That Oblivion is working and working off that disc, because when I went online and had a look, people were having issues with the DLC. And I'll reiterate now for anybody that watches this video and not the other, if any of you watch it, if you get Game of the Year edition, or you get Oblivion and Skyrim on 2 separate discs, don't put the Oblivion disc in the first disc with the main game on. When you go to install the games, put the second disc in, whether it's the Shivering Isles disc or whether it's just the Game of the Year DLC disc in the Game of the Year edition. Put that in. That then will download the DLC and also the main game. So do that. That's how to do it. Don't put the Oblivion disc in, because that is where you encounter the problems. And you shouldn't be really having these problems. It's it's a bit half-cut really from Microsoft. Backwards compatibility thing. It works well in principle, but has issues when you come to things like 2-disc special editions, stuff like that, with the DLC on a separate disc. I tell you one I didn't have a problem with though was Grand Theft Auto 4, the additional missions, because they were released. They actually registered the Liberty City stuff registers as a separate game in the menu, not as DLC. The problem you have with that is you can't stream it directly off the Xbox One because it mutes the sound. It's like, for God's sake, Microsoft, do the world a favour and please just stop being crap on one thing. Just do it right. But then you at least have backwards compatibility for a selection of games, which is a hell of a lot more than you get with the PlayStation 4, which just doesn't do backwards compatibility unless you want to basically rent the games and pay for them again, which I'm not doing, pal. Absolutely not. That's shoddy. And the digital games that you bought on the PlayStation 3, you can forget that as well, because there's no way of playing them unless they, decide to re-release them on the PlayStation 4. So, I've got a load of digital games that I got on the PS3 that weren't available on physical disc. That if I don't keep my PS3, I'm never playing them again. That's not right. Been on a nice stroll through the countryside, haven't we? You know what? We need to save. And we have done. But yeah, I do find that kind of annoying, to be honest with you, the way that it's the one big slight I have on the PS4 of what is otherwise a fantastic console for me. It needs more games, but don't need more games. It needs better games. Like all this generation needs better games. They need to. I was so annoyed with what I found out about Gran Turismo. What the hell is it? Gran Turismo thing. What is it? Gran Turismo Sport, is it? That it's not got a proper single player, that it's more geared towards online multiplayer. It's like, piss off, Polyphony. Seriously? After all these years? After 4 years? That's what you come up with? Sod off. I'm not happy with Polyphony at all. If Sony should have taken Gran Turismo off Polyphony a long time ago, they should have bought that IP and taken it off Polyphony, because they are incompetent. They take too long to make the games, and in all honesty, they're not that bloody good. They're not better. For me, they're not much better than Forza. Sorry, I'm going to say they're not that good. They are good, but they're not much better than Forza. And you cannot justify the fact that by the time this comes out, they'll have been, what? Forza, it's been four Forza games? Well, let's just call the like for like the main Forza games. They'll have been 2 Forza games, Forza 5 and 6, possibly 7 by the time it comes out, because I don't know when 7's actually scheduled for release. That's pathetic. And then if you actually add in Forza Horizon, there's been another 2, so that could be essentially 4 to 5 Forza games. before you've even had one Gran Turismo game. What the hell? I mean, the PS4 is nearly 3 years. Well, it's nearly 4 years into its life cycle, and you've not had a flagship Gran Turismo game for it. That's how bad Polyphony are. And to come up with something that's anemic, you know, that is essentially just multiplayer focused like GT Sport, now you can sod off. Sod off, it's not good enough. And I hate to say this, but I hope they really, really get their asses kicked with it, and they hand it over to a studio that can actually make games. See, Sony had a studio that could make really good racing games, and they got rid of them. They shut them down, which was Studio Liverpool, and they shut them down, and I think they ended up, didn't they go off? Oh yeah, and they got rid of Evolution Studios as well. They did Drive Club. They got rid of them, and they've done that, and they've put all their eggs in the basket with Polyphony, and it's going to be crap. Just a crappy online multiplayer only racing game, full of idiots, because that's what you get with racing games online. They scuttle you off the track, full of idiots, about as enjoyable as having dental surgery without Novocaine. And yeah, I hope it blows up in the face. And I hate saying that, but I think it's a stupid thing they've done. I really do think it's a stupid thing that they've done at Sony. And what to do that to your flagship game, make a half-arsed attempt. You know, it kind of reminds me of the game they bought out on the PSP that had no proper single player to it. It was just a series of races. It was dreadful. It was utterly dreadful, that game. You know, for the time that you waited for it, when I say, don't mean it's a dreadful game, I mean the content was dreadful. I should clarify. The mechanics of the game were fine, but it was just a collection of singular races, and I get the feeling this is going to be the same. And we waited an eternity for that as well. It's like, you can't do this, guys. You can't do this. You've got to deliver a product that ticks all the boxes, because I'll tell you what, Forza 7, it's anything like if they build on Forza 6, and that was colossal, that game, in terms of content. Forza 7 will be the game that finally puts the nail in the coffin of GT Sport. It will be, and that saddens me, really. But I mean, I can't get away from the fact that I love the Forza games. They're one of the franchises that I really wanted to play. Why I wanted an Xbox One. It's just the 3, which is always going to be the Halo, because I love Halo. Although Halo 5 was okay, ruined by having multiple boss battles, which was just ridiculous. And Gears of War. Again, Gears of War 4, it was okay. It was alright, it was good. It was not rubbish, it was good, but the characters were just so pathetically disposable that the game only becomes good when Marcus Phoenix is in it, and you suddenly get character. Like, the others are sort of like this sort of typical wishy-washy, you know, kind of far-headed characters. They're just like, yeah, whatever. It's like, I've got issues. I've got daddy issues. Boring. Like, the dynamic of the characters in the original game were brilliant. I loved them. I loved Baird. I loved Coltrane. I loved Marcus. Dom. And Dom was like the most mawkish one, but then he had reason to, because he was looking for his wife. Who else was there? I mean, even like, I'd like the little funny things, you know, whether or not certain ones would make it. But the characters and the interaction with the characters was really good. I like Hoffman. They were stereotypes, but they were fun stereotypes. And now it's all like, what the bloody hell? Like, there's some great bits between the characters in Gears 1, 2 and 3. They're quite fun to watch and they're quite memorable, you know. I always like it when Marcus goes off on that character after he loses Dom. There was emotion there, and it wasn't just about being fun, but there was an emotion there. And when you play through Gears 4, it's like everybody had this thing of like, we want to introduce new characters. So, okay, go and introduce your new characters then, so they do. And then there's that slow burning realization that the new characters are completely boring. So, anyway, what I'm saying is Forza's, for me, one of the few games that's actually improved and built upon its successes.
We've done it. I can't.
Oh right, I could have just.
I didn't really think this would work. Maybe we do have a fighting chance.
Maybe
oh, yes.
we do.
We're not done, not even close. This was only the first step. If this town is to be ours again, we'll need to get inside the castle.
Right.
You've come this far with us. Will you go further? If we're truly going to succeed, I'll need much more of your help. I warn you, though, what we've seen so far is nothing compared to the battle that likely awaits us. Take a few moments to catch your breath and think it over. When you're ready, let me know and we'll get underway.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll help you out. But first, I need to... Right, we're ready.
Are you ready to go? We need your help getting to the
Yes.
castle, but we need to move soon. I knew you'd be up to it.
Yeah.
Our goal is the castle gate. We should be able to use this door to get out to the plaza in front of the castle gatehouse. You know the drill. Stick close and keep your eyes open. Let's move out!
I'm Blade. I should be really giving the orders, shouldn't I? Sound they use for the door. This game. I am sure it's the same sound they use for the doors opening in Return to Castle Wolfenstein.
We've got to make it to the castle.
Well, fine. We'll do it, no problem. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. What do you want me to do?
Damn it! This is no good.
Why?
The gates are locked, and the only way
Okay.
to open them is from within the gatehouse.
I'll go in there and
We
massacre
can't open that
everybody.
gate from out here. The only mechanism for raising it is inside the gatehouse. And the only
Well, tell me
way
what
to
to
get
do.
into the gatehouse now will be through the passage at the north guardhouse, but that's always kept locked. Hurry and find Barrage Inian. He should be back in the chapel. Should still have the key to the guardhouse. Once you've got it, get to the guardhouse, find the passage, and open that gate. Then we can get inside the castle and secure it.
Okay. That's simple. That's all you needed to tell me. I'll deal with it. You guys stay there. I'll win the war and become the hero of Kvatch. You all know it. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Alright.
It's the smell, really. Smoke. We saw the smoke from the Gold Road while out on patrol. How can we help?
Ah, fellow
We'll be
Imperial.
right behind you.
Uh-huh. Alright, fellas. Where's the man with the plan? Where's the keymaster? That would be how you get rid of vampirism, by the way, if you contracted it and didn't save the didn't sleep. Bloody hell, this stream is lagging so much. Well, this is bollocks. Where am I? How do I, Any of you guys have any ideas?
Lead the way. I'm right behind you.
Alright. Is there a guy who needs to sit around here?
Imagine. I'm just waiting for Captain Mattias to give the order. Fine.
Oh god,
Chance
yes,
to
this
fight
is the
back.
guy I needed to speak to. What an idiot.
Yes, I have it. Why?
Give it to me, I'm a blade.
You do the guard one little favor, and suddenly you think you're Mattias's best friend.
Just give me the key,
Probably
oh
couldn't
bitter
find it on
and
your
twisted
own.
one.
I'm coming with you. If we make it, I'll open the door for you. I've still
Fine.
got some fight left in me.
Oh, a scamp's gonna use you as a toilet brush. Come on guys, let's have a laugh. Watch this guy kill himself. Falls down the stairs. Unlock the door for the chapel of Boris, eh? How do I get roasted?
I'm on your side.
Well, don't stand in front of my sword then, fella me laddie-o. You doing? You're doing your job. You wanted down here, you wanted part of this. Don't start now. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on, you wanted this. You got an arrow stuck in your arse.
Of the
Fall beneath the might of my sword of Dobber. What are you doing? Don't jerk me around, fool. Let's get the gatehouse door open. This is when you die, I'll take the damn key off you myself and do it.
I fought Mudcrest
Oh, I'm stuck then.
you pathetic worm!
He's full of anger. You're an angry chappie. Any more? What are you doing? Get to the gatehouse, you bloody arsehole. Oh, he's psycho. Psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Come on. Do it. Do it. I don't have to care about you. Do it. Do it. I found the tunnel entrance in Kabach. I need to follow it to the gatehouse so I can raise the gates and let the guards into the castle courtyard that lived in the house the chap built. Right. Alright. Don't fall in the fire, boys. We've got this. We ready? Where is he? Yeah, well, not from yesterday, Xavius. I did actually stop to sleep, eat, and do other things. But yeah, I started streaming this early, then I stopped because I was having a mental moment where I didn't think the DLC was working. But it turns out it did work. I had to activate it, kind of thing. Of course, why I get shot by an arrow by my own man. Barmy bunch of bastards. Get out of the way!
This area is clear. I've got to get inside and find the Count before it's too late. Move out!
The Count! Out for the Count. Yeah, I don't think he does actually. There's a guy I was watching yesterday in his stream and he stopped because the game kept crashing. Not this, but he's playing the game and I didn't get a notification that he'd come back on. And then I looked later on and he'd been back on streaming for like another 3 hours. It's like, alright. Oh, Beric, you wally. Told him that running off, giving in to his anger was going to be a problem. And now he's dead. Nope. My Imperial people. We shan't they? Stop it! Did I check you? Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, I just had a huge hiccup attack then. Right. It was weird. I'm alright. Ah, la 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 la. Right, I think this is where things get a bit tasty. Why am I moving so slow? Oh, that's crouched. Stop getting in my way, you bloody idiots. That's right, just stand in my way. I'm fine, mate. Jesus. Oh, hello. Oh, you hide in there. Scum bastards. Well, I think it's safe to say that these sleeping quarters have been well and truly ransacked. So if I check over here. Now this place has well and truly been trashed. Oh. Come on, Scamposaurus. Don't you shoulder charge me, you cretin. Jeez. Can I get that gold? There we go. Oh no. Ormelius gold wine. Oh, I remember when I first played this. I didn't pick up the ring off the guy. I just went, all right, okay, and turned around and ran off. And like for ages was like, why won't this quest complete itself? Why won't it finish? This is when I first got the game. I was like, Buddha, damn you! And then I was like, had the presence of mind before quitting the game and restarting to actually go and check my inventory. I didn't have the ring with me. I've gone the wrong way here again. I didn't have the ring. I hadn't picked it up, which was mightily moronic. Did I check in this area? I don't think I did, you know. Gotta cleanse the castle. That's my mandate. Make sure there's no fools around. But yeah, that was. I was glad I wasn't streaming back then. Let's put it that way, because I'd have made a right arse of myself. Well, they won't be doing much dining in here. Wowzers. Who wants this? Do you want this?
Where's the Count? Why is he
His
not
head's
with
fell off. He's dead.
We were too late. If only we'd gotten here sooner. This is indeed a dark day for all of us left. But I thank you for risking your own life to help us. Did you find the Count's ring by any chance?
Yes, I did. This was the bit where it was like, just only had the option saying no, I don't have it, and I'm like, I do. And then realised I hadn't picked it up.
Thank you. I shall make sure it's protected for the time when a new Count is crowned. Here, take this. I have no use for it. I'm tired of fighting. May serve
Oh,
you well in days to come.
don't be tired of fighting. What have you given me? Oh, that's not going to make me over encumbered, is it? It is, isn't it? What am I persuading him
Tell
of?
me more.
Each attempt to persuade, you must oppose, joke, and coerce. Each of these actions raises or lowers the NPC's disposition. Don't take too long as the NPC's disposition is steadily falling. At least not like those old adventure games where you can screw yourself. Yeah, I remember them. It's like you get like ages into them, and it'd be like, oh, you might for 3 hours, but because you didn't know that some massively obscure thing, first room that you didn't twist to face in a certain direction didn't happen, you fall down a pit and die. It's like, all right, how would I have done that? What was the I saw that thing the Angry Video Game Nerd did. Is it Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest, where you had to go up against a like crouch down for 10 seconds for some tornado that would come and whisk you along to that's how you finish the level. And it was like, there's no clue. Well, so he said anyway. I've never played it, but it was like, how would you know to do that? How was I supposed to know? Like the really obscure puzzles that they used to have. And that's right, if you didn't save, and then all the worst ones where you couldn't even go back, because once you went out of a area, because the games were linear, it was locked off. And it's like, if you don't do this, this can't happen and that can't happen. That they'll go, well, actually, that's kind of realistic. And it's like, well, no, because I could go back. Right, so this. I like each possible action. The NPC's face will show his reaction. Oh, God, I'm rubbish at this. Alright, okay. So, joke. His face is being... His disposition is maxed, so what am I doing then?
Tell me more.
So what am I doing? Am I locked?
Fine.
I don't need to... I knew I'd be over encumbered. You need to put your... God damn you. Why, first of all, I'm carrying a whole host of shit around with me. Oh, I'm only just... Come on, game. We're equal, all equal here. What have we got that I don't want? What's this? My block skill has been increased. You can read all that like Johnny 5. More input. Potions. Harold Harada. I suppose I could. Yeah, I'll drop that. That's got a weight of 2. I'm not eating it. Oh, drop it. Right, we'll be fine. There's a fair exchange. You can have some corpse flesh. So what does he want?
Rebuilt from ruins once before, and she'll do it again. You have my thanks.
He has got a stupid grin,
The boss
yes.
was rebuilt from ruins.
Alright, okay. Shut up now. He's saying the same thing. So we've done here. So does that mean I'm now crowned the hero of Kvatch? Tutorial. Right. Not doing the DLC stuff yet. Let's save that. Joffrey wants me to contact Thingy in the Imperial City. Alright. But I will not be travelling to the Imperial City. In this playthrough, I shall be doing this, that, And why have I got an extra save file? Go away, damn you. That's the one I want. And I shall return to this. I think I'm going to do a proper big time multiple series playthrough of this, because I finished my Half-Life 2 and all of its add-on stuff, and I really like this game. I really do. I mean, I know I'm doing the kind of thing with Skyrim, but the Skyrim is just sort of in and out. I play that between this. I really want to kind of do a nice continuous series. It's probably going to be like 1,000,000 hours long, but it's just, I don't know, it's a game I can keep going back to and do something. Why does that say save game deleted? Save successful. Right, thank you. I'm just going to check on that. Yeah, okay, it's there. Yeah, I love streaming this. I love streaming it. Well, I love playing it as well. That's the most important thing. And it's a lot of fun. And it's a great game. It really is a great game. So, right, well, that's definitely going to do me. I wasn't going to stream today anyway, but when I saw this for £3 in the shop, well, it was the Oblivion and then the Shivering Isles were £3 each. I was like, I'm having that, and then I'm going to stream it. So, thanks to everyone that's been in the stream. Thanks for watching over both the streams. I will put them up. Hopefully the next one won't have family, children running around in the background. Wasn't too bad though. And that should be on Monday. I think I'll do this again on Monday. I enjoyed this. So yeah, thank you for... Oh, actually no, might sneak one in over the weekend. I'll see how things lie. You never know. Might get a little bonus stream over the weekend. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you, Zabius. Thanks for coming in, and I'll catch all of you guys later.